A question on trigonometry. We are given that a function f is cos square x minus 3 sin square x and the value of x is varying between 0 to pi. So in the first part we have to find the roots of the equation fx equals to 0. So fx equals to 0 is cos square x minus 3 sin square x equals to 0. So this will be 3 sin square x equals to cos square x. So you can write it as tan square x equals to 1 by 3 or tan x equals to plus minus 1 by root 3. So what are the values? You know this is 0, this is pi by 2, this is pi, this is 3 pi by 2. Our values are between 0 and pi. So at pi by 6 we know tan x will be equals to 1 by root 3, and for negative this angle will also be pi by 6. So the possible solutions are, if you count from 0, the first solution is pi by 6, and in the second solution the angle will be this one, which is pi minus pi by 6. So the possible solutions are pi by 6 and 5 pi by 6. Now coming on to the B part. In the B part we have to find the differentiation of the function fx. So you know the function fx is cos square x minus 3 times sin square x. So the derivative of fx will be 2 times cos x into derivative of cos x, which is minus sin x, minus 3 into 2 times sin x into derivative of sin x, which is cos x. So this will be minus 2 sin x cos x minus 6 sin x cos x. So this will be minus 8 sin x cos x. This can be written as minus 4 into 2 sin x cos x. You know 2 sin x cos x is sin 2x. So this is your first derivative. Now in the second part we have to find the coordinates of the points on the graph where f dash x is 0. So we do f dash x equals to 0, that is minus 4 sin 2x equals to 0. So we have to solve it for sin 2x equals to 0. Now sin 2x equals to 0, that means 2x can be 0, it can be pi, it can be 2 pi, it can be 3 pi also, and so on. So you can see the value of x will be 0, pi by 2, pi, 3 pi by 2, and so on. But we know the value of x cannot be greater than pi. The question it is given, it is between 0 to pi. So we will accept only these three solutions, rejecting the solutions greater than pi. Now function fx was cos square x minus 3 sin square x. So to get the coordinates we will put the value of x in the function fx. So at x equals to 0, the value of y will be cos square 0 minus 3 sin square 0, which will come out to be 1. So one of the coordinates is 0, 1. Now for value of x equals to pi by 2, y will be cos square pi by 2 minus 3 sin square pi by 2, which will be, this is 0, so this is minus 3. So the point will be pi by 2 comma minus 3. Now at x equals to pi, the value of will be cos square pi minus 3 sin square pi. So this will be 1 and the point will be pi comma 1. So these are the points, and in the C part we have to sketch the graph of y equals to fx, clearly showing the coordinates of any points where its first derivative is 0 and where the graph meets the coordinate axis. So we have identified the points where derivative is 0. They are 0, 1, pi by 2, minus 3 and pi, 1. Apart from that, the graph meets x-axis at pi by 6 where the value of graph is 0 and 5 pi by 6 also. These were the solutions of the equation identified in the first part. So these are your coordinate axes. Suppose this is 0, this is x-axis, this is y-axis, this is 1, 2, this is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Suppose this is 0, so this is something like pi by 2 and this is pi. So one of the point is pi by 6, so I am writing here at pi by 6, and another is 5 pi by 6. So at x equals to 0, the value of graph is 1. Then at x equals to pi by 6, the graph is at 0. Then x equals to pi by 2, graph is at minus 3. And then at x equals to 5 pi by 6, graph is 0. And at x equals to pi, the graph is 1. So this will be something like this. So the graph is something like this shown in the blue. So this is your graph. And for more such questions and their detailed explanations, keep visiting our website www.iitnacademy.com and register for regular updates. Thank you.